Cornell's going to get a new pitcher into the game. And this is Andrew Ellison. It's out of Warner Robins, Georgia. Jeb Bemis will be lifted.
Well, this will be his first pitches for not only just this season, but for his time at school. He doesn't have any numbers from last year, and we don't have any recording on it as far as a scouting report. So we'll kind of watch as we go along here. Looks like his arm's going to be alive. He's coming at it pretty good. He's 6'2", 210 pounds. He's a sophomore from Warner Robins, Georgia, veteran high school there at Georgia Highland.
It's behind the bag. Nice job fielding.
Nice play.
And they finally get Zach DeLoach out.
Gosh, he's getting in a slump.
He's going to go back to the dugout and think about that a while.
yeah, he'll be throwing his helmet now. Oh, my goodness.
So now Ellison will face Michael Hellman. Check that, Alante Wingate has come into the game for Hellman, so it's Wingate that bats, and a ground ball at second base. Wingate isn't out.
Well, Ellison's coming in and making short, looking a little different. Got the first two guys out, and that hasn't happened yet.
He'll go against Braden Shoemake. Shoemake 2 hits already after going 0 for 4 in the first game. Missed high. A 3-hit night thus far for the 2017 SEC Freshman of the Year.
Hit that ball well. Nice stroke. Comes Coleman. Coleman's having a good night, swinging the bat with the double and the home run. Got on her there and then hit a hard ball to shortstop the next time up. Shortstop has played in the hole, and that's been a blessing for him on quite a few occasions so far tonight.
Looked like he got fooled on that swing.
Yeah.
High and tight, look out.
Ellison's a little bit of a rusher. He gets out in front of his arm sometimes, gets in a hurry. It's a real quick movement, and when he gets in a hurry and leaves his arm behind, it's going to be up and in on the hitters.
And that time he got him. So Ellison sat down the first two Aggies to come to the plate with ground balls and allows a single to Shoemake and hits Coleman.
Well, that's 2 balls, one up and in, and the next ball is in his back. And it always brings up a little bit of a question mark. What are we doing here? Are we moving? Are we trying to set a guy down or send a message? I don't think that's the case. I haven't seen the control is good, but it will be remembered.
So Cole Taylor will come to the plate. He's now in left field for the Aggies. Taylor, the son of Terry Taylor, who was an All-American here for Coach Johnson in the 80s. He's batted twice this season and gotten hits in both of them.
Yeah, they're well-hit balls, too. I'm proud of him. He's a player. And like quite a few of the freshmen, there's a whole bunch of good ones on this recruiting class, and they can't all play at the same time because they got some pretty good other players that are returning. So their time will come. And the thing is, they've got to take advantage of every opportunity they get, and he certainly is taking advantage of the 2 at-bats he's gotten. And I'm sure he's excited about perhaps playing quite a few innings tonight.
I'll give you a little personal note about Terry Taylor. 1987, first game I ever attended at Olsen Field. Terry Taylor, grand slam, walk-off home run against Central.
Oh, my gosh.
No kidding.
I bet he's listening tonight and watching this, and
he's etched in my memory.
He remembers.
He's etched in my memory, man.
There you go. There you go.
On a cold February day. Went deep over the right field wall.
Well, I have several. We don't have time. I have several moments that Terry Taylor was in the middle of that were real important to me. One of them was in Arkansas, and hit one over the left fielder. He just missed his glove.
Aggies have had some success with the subs. Full count, runners are breaking. That time a swing and a miss. So Ellison ran into a bit of trouble, but keeps the Aggies off the board for the second straight inning.
Good job, boys.
Only 2 more periods to go.
Only 2 more periods to go.
And the glory days are over.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Hockey with the boys isn't always rewarding, but Hotels.com is. Unlock instant savings now and earn free nights to use later. Hotels.com.
Chandler Joswalk has taken the Aggies through the first 5 innings, and he is now lifted. He'll give way to another left-hander, a freshman from Kerrville, Texas. Highly recruited guy, Asa Lacey.
Yeah, he is a guy that's they're looking for down the road in particular. He doesn't have to carry him right now, but he's a freshman, 6'4", 214 pounds from Kerrville, Texas. He's working on a breaking pitch. He's got velocity. He's going to be a power guy, big, tall guy, very normal for a Rob Chandler pitching staff. The guys are just huge, and he's one of them, and he throws 89 to 93. Going to be fun to watch him and watch him develop. Yeah, the big thing on him, I know Coach Childress is really working hard on developing a breaking pitch.
Kyle Gallagher is the first man that Asa Lacey will face. Gallagher, one of the 2 Big Red hits. Single his only time up. That was in the 3rd inning. A&M and Cornell are scheduled to finish off this series tomorrow at 2 o'clock from Olson Field at Bluebell Park. Game on Sunday will not take place. It was moved up to earlier on this Friday. So the Big Red get a double header to start their season. Asa Lacey, a strikeout, first man he faces. Chandler Josewalk, he'll take the Aggies the first 5 without allowing a run. Good stuff from him in his second start, Coach.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought he really established his slider more so than a changeup and the other pitches. The slider just dominated. He kept it down. He stayed in the zone. He stayed in the count well. Didn't have a lot of late counts where he got 2-0 or 2-0 and 3-1. So he had a good outing, and certainly is something he really needed after the first outing was a little bit of a problem. So I bet they're pleased with him.
Josewalk, the freshman from Brenham, Texas. Bounces back strong from a rough first Saturday of the year. Caleb Lepper in from the left side against Asa Lacey. It's fouled out of play. Josewalk coming out of that Brenham program. He's probably thrown a few pressure-packed pitches.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the top programs in the state. Constant big games.
Oh, yeah.
Roll through Fireman's Park.
Fireman's Park.
Another strikeout for Asa Lacey. He gets Caleb Lepper looking. Bit of a buckle on that breaking ball. Here's Ryan Cranes. Cranes really got the day started. I mean, first man to the plate, top of 1 earlier today, going against the Aggie ace and Stephen Kolick. I mean, ripped a single right back up the middle. And looked to his teammates and said, let the season begin.
Yeah, bring it on. Follow me.
Oh, how about Asa Lacey, though?
That's pretty impressive right there.
K's all of the first 3 men he faced. Freshman lefties doing work for the Aggies. Cornell's got a injury. That's Lador's walking with a trainer, limping. I think he's going to go get checked out in the training room.
What happened to him?
I don't know. I mean, he came out of the game early.
Yeah.
I think they're going to get him over in the training room.
For whatever unfolds in your day, life, and world, there's AARP, protecting your earnings, keeping your future turning, so you can focus on whatever keeps your passion burning. So take on today with AARP, real possibilities.
There's still time to save at Nissan now. Don't miss big offers on Sentra and Altima, both with automatic emergency braking that could stop for you, standard on our most popular models. The technology of tomorrow, available today. Time is running out. Save big on our lineup of sedans. It's time for an upgrade. Hurry into Nissan now. Offers end soon. Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 13 models, or save up to $10,260 on select models.
Pretty Friday night down in College Station. It's been a gorgeous day. Hadn't been a whole lot of those early in this baseball season for the Aggies or in this area. But the sun was out. Feels good tonight. And cycle watch continues in the bottom of the 6th. Chris Andritzis just needs a single. They are giving him a hole up the middle. The shortstop, Ramon Garza, shaded well over toward third base.
Well, that's where he's been playing on Coleman, on several, and on the left-handers. Frizzell, he's been over there. And that is a hole.
And Andritzis, a triple to start his night. Then he homered. And then came the double. His last time up, he flew out to center. Oklahoma transfer. Set out last season due to transfer rules. And a breaking ball. Call strike.
He's a good athlete. We've seen him hit 2 triples, I think, and he really shows some decent speed on him. Surprisingly, because he's really a big guy. But as you said, he's a quarterback at the high school, an athlete, and so he's doing well. And nobody wants a base on ball. That's not fair with the cycles on.
No, he didn't. He didn't want that, but he will be issued the walk down to first base.
Well, the fans don't know. They would be booing right now if they might not know. I know the Aggie dugout knows. Chris knows.
Yeah. Bain Schoenvogel, 2 hits this evening. Yeah, the walk when you're going for the cycle, that's tough to take. I can remember a A&M baseball game in 2012 when Tyler Naquin, he had a 27-game hit streak going. 28 is the Aggie record. He needed 1 more to tie it, and A&M had a game against Nebraska. Naquin went 0 for 1 that day with 4 walks. And that's what cost him his hit streak. And I think one of those late may have been intentional. And, I mean, I don't think there was a pleased member in the house wearing maroon and white that day.
Yeah.
Had to stick on 27 in a row because you were walked 4 times.
Yeah.
And the one time you really got a chance, something like a ground ball or fly ball out. That was it. Chris Andritzis is over there at first base saying, come on, give me the shot at that cycle. Throw something in the zone. All I need is the single. I mean, it's just ringing in his head. I just need the one base hit. I'll check on him at first base.
Yeah, he might have a cycle going. I don't think he's going to steal a lot of bases right now. He's getting a pretty decent lead, though.
Ball in the dirt. He'll try to get down to second base. They got him. Aggies do that often. The ball to the dirt. They go for the extra base.
Yeah, you get caught sometimes, and that's part of it. The catcher did a good job of scrambling and threw a strike down there. Both catchers tonight are throwing the ball well to second base between innings. I always like to watch that, and Hunter Coleman's got a plus arm. This guy's throwing pretty accurately, too.
Inside to Bain Schoenvogel, so a full count. Hit very well to left.
It was.
And that ball is gone.
Hit that ball hard.
No doubter. $17-0. I'm serious. Somebody's got to get to the store. I mean, there can't be enough bubbles to withstand this barrage.
Look at this eye right on the ball. Finished through the ball. Nice swing. Watch this focus. There it is. There it is.
You can tell he felt it and knew it right away.
He knows.
It didn't take us all that long to realize it. A laser to left, a homer, a 17-run advantage. Will Frizzell could possibly call him the hottest Aggie on the day. 4 for 7 in the 2 games combined.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that has impressed us early is his ability to go opposite field.
Yeah.
He's a big guy, but it's not like it's all power and pulling everything. He could take an outside pitch and put it where it needs to be. 3-0. Well, here comes the crowd. They want to pitch out of the zone. And their trademark chant would await if Andrew Ellison gives them what they want, trying to put a hex on him.
They've got it going.
Yep. He will not oblige. Oh, they get so disappointed when it doesn't happen, don't they?
Oh, man.
Wait for another time.
No, they want the visiting team to hear about it, to know about it before they leave. And particularly to hear it.
Control was not one of the issues with Cornell pitching earlier. Now the walks have mounted.
Yeah.
The Aggies were just hitting the ball in the first 3 innings.
Yeah. Well, that's been their biggest problem. They in this second ball game, the Aggies have hit the ball hard, and everybody in the lineup's got a hit, and they've got well hits, and it's just been one of those games where they're getting pitches to hit.
That's in the dirt. Blocked by Ellis Bytar. Couldn't find it, but it stayed out in front of him. Bytar went to Seven Lakes High School in Katy, Texas. Hard cut and a miss. Yancha closed last season strong. Then this summer went to Cape Cod and was really good. He's looking to ignite himself early in the 2018 schedule. Had a rough opening weekend, although he did close it with a home run.
Yeah, he did. He hasn't got on a streak. He's not, and I think he's a little bit of a streak hitter, and he just hasn't had a streak going. He's playing pretty good defense. and he has his spot out here as a leader and as a defender. He's got a plus arm, but he's never really been a totally consistent hitter. It's just who he is. It's his personality. It's his talent. And, but you got to like him because he'll burst out and slash one off a really good pitcher. And you go, wow.
He went high for that and came up empty. A little bit frustrated with himself. McKay swinging, 2 outs. Zach DeLoach was due up in this spot, but it looks like we'll get a pinch hitter. Chandler Morris will come to the plate, and we'll also get a new Cornell pitcher. Aggies rolling on Friday night.
It's Golden Corral's prime rib and shrimp spectacular. Slow roasted prime rib, butterfly shrimp, bone-in catfish, and more. It's time to saddle up. The prime rib